Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you watch this video. Bazites NUFC on the World of Sport TV. Just an update after receiving some more information from HP3 and HP2. Love calling them that. It's just some general insight that's come out from Matty Longstaff's loan, Wilson's injury update, and sort of stuff about Ekiteke and Dan Ashworth as well. So there's a lot of information to go through, so I'll do it as quick as I can because we don't want to be taking up too much of your time. But please hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the stuff. Hit the bell button to notify you when videos or when we go live. Please consider being a member, 99p, 199 or 299. You'll be entered into members-only prize draws, every single prize draw on the channel. And it'll help us to support this charity sports trader. Fantastic charity. And you also have the chance of winning this. This is my pride and joy. Alan Shearer is going to sign it. It's worth like £700. I will give this away to one lucky subscriber, member, so a paying member. You're only going to get a chance to win this if you're a paying member for more than 2 months. And I've got over 1,000 members. You know, the shirt is very expensive. It's very precious. There's only so many made, and with Alan Shearer's signature on it as well, it is worth a lot of money. So when I get to 1,000 paying subscribers for 2 months, you will be entered into the draw. And anyone who donates £5 or more to the channel at any point on any live streams will also be entered into that draw as well. So yeah, an absolute fabulous prize giveaway. Not many channels are going to be able to give that sort of prize away, so please do consider it. Right, so the first bit of news is obviously, as we know, Bruno Ramirez met his teammates. Obviously, Kieran Clark was playing on his phone. Didn't really seem that bothered. He's finished at Newcastle for me. Absolutely terrible, terrible welcome. I don't know why he was doing that. You know, especially when the cameras are on and recording everything that's going on, and he gets put out into the public, and you see him doing that. It's just absolutely crazy. But he's quoted to say, "I'm very happy to be here. I hope to meet your expectations. I'm looking forward to playing and meeting the fans. Thank you for your support." Absolute fantastic message on Twitter. I replied to him saying, "Look, mate, as long as you give us 100%, even if the game's not going our way and you're still fully committed to 100%, we'll be 100% behind him all the time. And we really do want to see this kid perform and push us to that next level and see his career develop and hopefully win trophies for us." So an absolute shrewd signing. Can't wait to see him get going on Tuesday. What a game Everton's going to be now. It really is. I can't wait for that. So the next bit of information I got received is obviously about deadline day again, about Ekiteke. A very, very interesting bit of info this, because we all thought that, you know, he turned us down for certain reasons and it didn't sound very good. But when you hear this, I actually really do understand why he made the decision to stay where he is. And I think this could be a player we relook at in the summer. If we stay up, I think he could be our number 2 target. Botman number 1, Ekiteke number 2. And this is why. So listen to this. The truth behind Ekiteke was the bid was accepted first thing at about 6, 7 a.m. As France are ahead of us. The lad was then told he had 2 hours to pack his stuff, say his goodbyes, and board a private jet to Newcastle. He didn't reject the idea going to Newcastle. He just said he couldn't make that decision in 2 hours. So I understand why he's done that. I really do. He's playing football at the moment for Rems. He's doing well. You know, to have to pack your whole life up in 2 hours and just move. You know, I know these players get paid a lot of money, but that's a lot to ask a young lad of 19 to say, look, go and say your goodbyes, you're off. You've got 2 hours to do it. You're on a plane. You're going to be in Newcastle. It's a complete different culture change as well. So the lads turned Newcastle down, not because of money, not because of ambition, not because of that, because he didn't want to make such an important decision in his life in a 2-hour window. You'll now sit on it for the rest of the season. You'll see how things develop. You'll see how Newcastle goes on. If we stay up and we revisit in the summer, which I hope we do, and he's got more time to think about it, understand the project, see the players in place, I think he will be a big signing for us in the summer. I really do. So I'm very, very interested in that development in the future. So Ekiteke is definitely one. Do not rule him out coming in the summer. I think it's an unbelievable bit of info that. The next bit is about director of football. Obviously, Dan Ashworth at Brighton at the moment. It's hard to talk about people who are involved in other clubs, but he is a man I really want as a director of football. So it looks like Steve could be approached by West Bromwich Albion with Steve Bruce, and I don't think he or the club will oppose that move. So that's Steve and the backroom staff. But they will not actively do anything else until the director of football is appointed. So that means nobody else will be appointed a backroom staff until the director of football is appointed. HP believes it won't happen until the end of the season. With regards to appointing a director of football, talks have been held with Dan Ashworth and were positive. Now that sounds really good. Now, personally, I think we'll make moves if safety is assured. And I think that's when you'll see us go back in for Dan Ashworth and say, right, mate, do you want to come to this club? Do you want to build this project? Do you want to head it? Bring all your own guys in. The job's yours. We are safe in the Premier League, so let's build for the future. And I think that would be an unbelievable move if we can get him in. Look at the job he's done at Brighton. The players he's found, like Pazuma and Mopé, it's really, really interesting. So hopefully director of football will be sorted when the club is stabilised in the Premier League. I think that's the big key. The next talking point is Matty Longstaff. So I've heard from HP2 the Matty Longstaff deal is crazy. Part of the loan deal, the player trains with the club a couple of days a week so they can keep an eye on his development. Other days with Mansfield Town. So yesterday, Matty Longstaff was seen training with the squad. Now HP3 says the reason why he was there is because he's part of the squad and they wanted photograph opportunities, and that's why they played at St James's Park. So the reason for bringing the squad in was for media photograph purposes, squad photos, calendars, etc. Matty's still part of the team, only on loan, hence why he trained with them. It was the best time to have it done with Bruno arriving and was always planned. Training at St James's Park was simply convenient with the off-pitch duties. So that's the only reason why they did that. But again, I've also heard that he's going to be training with the squad twice a week so they can keep an eye on his development and see how he's doing. So, yeah, very interesting, that one. And the other one is just a little quick quote from Kieran Trippier, who, again, it feels like I've been here for so long already. That's how much I've settled in with the players, the staff, and everyone in the city. Got to be our captain going forward, hasn't he? I know Lascelles is probably going to play alongside Dan Burn, which is a shame because Shaw was fantastic against Leeds, and I'd rather see Shaw and Burn. But I want to see Trippier with the captain's armband as quickly as possible. So before we go to the last bit of news, very quickly, this is the channel sponsor, Northern Soul Photo Guide. Please check them out if you want any prints to brighten up your home. Absolute fantastic stuff. Check out Len Middis for any local northeast work that you need doing for carpentry or joinery. His work is fantastic. His prices are great. He'll match anyone almost, as long as the job is doable for him. And please check him out. Also, the food bank, once we sold out 20 of these signs, we'll be giving a £100 donation to the food bank on top of the profit that's made from them. So it's absolutely fantastic that we're doing that. Please subscribe if you have enjoyed this video, and please consider becoming a member. So the last bit of news, unfortunately, really is not news I wanted to be bringing you. This will probably break at Eddie Howe's press conference in the big news media, so hopefully you're hearing this first. But Callum Wilson has had a setback and could be out until mid-March now. Not the news we wanted to hear at all. So that puts a lot of pressure on Wood and ASM to be scoring the goals, and hopefully anybody else from midfield who fancies chipping in. Shelvey, hopefully, Joe Linton maybe. But March now for Wilson. It's really upsetting because he really is a player we need firing and fit to keep us up. But now we've just got to get behind the boys, get behind Chris Wood, get behind likes the Almirons, Frasers, CSMs, Joe Lintons, Brunos, Shelveys. Let's get behind them and let's hope that they can pull off the great escape, because no one's ever escaped from the Premier League with the least amount of points we've had at Christmas. So let's see if we can, create history and stay in this Premier League like we deserve to. after the 14 years of crap that we've had, and push on and become the great club that we can be, and start hopefully challenge for things again. Not going to say we're going to win anything. We just want to compete, and we're in the position to do that now. So that is your news. These will slow down because I go back to work on Monday, unfortunately. And the only way that's going to stop from going to work is if you guys become members and push the channel into numbers that be unseen. So please consider being a member. And like I say, you'll have a chance of winning Alan Shearer's testimonial replica shirt, which will be signed by the great man himself. So please consider that, and please hit the subscribe button. It is free. The more numbers, the better, and the more that YouTube shares it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening. We'll be back at 6 o'clock tonight. We're 10 to 6 to do a watch along for the Watford-Burnley game, as that is a very big interest to Newcastle fans. We'll also do a look ahead to the Everton game, probably just a video rather than a live show. And then on Tuesday night, we'll be doing the watch along and also full time on the same night. So lots happening. Please keep an eye out. Please hit that bell button so you know when it's going live. And I hope to see you all then. Thank you very much.